Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is an incredible video game. It offers countless gameplay modes, online multiplayer modes, all for a very reasonable price. One unique aspect for this review is that I am not a veteran of the series. If anything, I'm a noob. And I was still extremely impressed with just how much fun I had with this game. One of the coolest aspects is that it really runs wild with the idea of pick up and play gameplay. What I mean by this is that every single fighter has the exact same moveset. So up and A will do one attack, up and B will do another, but they'll always be the same input commands for every single one of the near 50 characters available. Now, why is that important? Well, it means that anyone can just pick the game up and play. However, mastering said characters is an entirely different matter. And that's because each character plays slightly different. They might have projectile attacks, some might be more physical, some might have more powerful attacks than others, but others can recuperate differently, etc. And that's what makes this game so damn interesting. I also really like the fact that the developers really respected the heritage of all of these different franchises, and you can see it in every single element of the game, from not only the individual moves that the characters have, but also in the environments, in the soundtracks, hell, even the little special power-ups you get. Absolutely everything that was developed into this game was done so with respect and love for the original franchises that this game is based on, and I absolutely loved that. I also really loved all the different options available. You can pretty much play the game any way you want with the GameCube controller, the gamepad, the Wii U Classic controller, etc. You also have so many different options available to you, from say like one-on-one versus modes to team modes to 8-player like chaos modes. You can have items, you don't have to have items, and I could just keep going on and on and on and on. And there's just so many different gameplay modes. There's an event mode, classic mode, special orders, all-star. There's a board game like mode called Smash Tour, and all of these different elements play out exactly the same, right? Like with the same sort of core gameplay mechanics, except that each one of these gameplay modes tweaks things in one or two different ways. With the board game, it's sort of almost like a random sort of moveset, not moveset, but powers that you get. So like you might roll the dice and you might land over, say, like a speed boost. So then if you have to fight, well, your character will have that one advantage. Then there's special orders where you may have to defeat, say, one or two characters within certain parameters. And again, it just goes on and on and on and on. And this doesn't even include the online mode. And that's where the bulk of the game is going to be made up. I'm sure that's where most people are going to spend most of their time. Now there's a free-to-play mode where whatever you do doesn't matter, and then there's a ranked mode where your wins and losses are sort of tallied together. But within that mode, you can do one-on-one, you can do team battles, which is like 2 versus 2, you can even do local 2 players compete against online 2 players, or just like a free-for-all 4-player mode. It's absolute insanity. Now, sadly, the one thing that I was a little disappointed, only because it's sheer chaos, is the 8-player mode is offline or local only. And that's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it would have been kind of cool to see that online. And speaking of online, right now, I've played a whole bunch of games, and I'd say around 85 to 90% of my matches were perfect. I only had a couple that basically screwed up and disconnected. And it's only a little, like, inconvenience because it's so good. Like, all the other matches were great. The only thing is that you can't see the connection sort of speed of your opponents, and that could be a problem later on. But for right now, it's working great. Something else that's really great is the frames per second. This runs at a beautiful 60 frames per second and is an absolute technical showpiece for the Wii U. It's absolutely brilliant, looks stunning in HD. All the little details are just amazing. You'll have to play this for hours on end before you truly see absolutely everything this game has to offer. And the audio is it's a brilliant package. I love all the themes from some of my favorite video games of all time come to life in this one package. And yeah, maybe these themes are repeated from other Smash Brothers games, but hey, I don't know, so they're new to me. I also really enjoyed the amiibo integration. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but I had a blast leveling the characters, teaching them different moves and feeding them different bonuses. It was a really, really good time, and be sure to check out my video on the amiibo integration for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U if you'd like some more information. There's a selfless little plug there. One aspect that I was a little disappointed on, and I didn't really even know it was in the game, was the arena builder. It's just not that intuitive. It's got very basic tools and just, I don't know, it looked really lame. You can't draw a line and then move the area around. No, you have to draw a line, then delete it if you screwed up and start over. And I don't know, it seems like a missed opportunity for that feature. I didn't really know what to expect with Smash Brothers for Wii U. I didn't know if it was going to be amazing, if it was going to be horrible, or what. I really enjoyed my time with the 3DS one, but the controls just weren't there. However, that problem's alleviated thanks to all the different gameplay options and controller options you have on Smash Brothers for Wii U. And so I want to end this off by just saying that I really had a blast with this game. I'm going to be going back to it time and time again because it's great fun, and that's the most important thing with any video game, is that you're having a lot of fun. And right now, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is one of the most fun games currently available on the market, and I highly recommend you go check it out. And I also highly recommend you go check out the written review over at ProjectSeelie.com because it has way more information than this video does. So thanks for checking us out, and be sure to keep it locked for more content shortly. Go check out Super Smash Bros. For Wii U.